Hey guys, it's Cory with the Cory Mayo Team at Ocean Atlantic Sotheby's. Today I'm here at Haley's Glen, and today we're going to do a walkthrough tour on the Southport, which is a brand new floor plan that Schell Brothers has released. Yesterday I was here doing a driving tour of the community and thought, hey, let's really take some time to do the tour on the Southport. So let's check this thing out and see what the Southport looks like. All right, so looking at the Southport, as we can see here, it is a two-story floor plan. This is overall based off of very similar to the Lilac, which is a floor plan that Schell's been building for some time. So it's very perfected. It is a wider floor plan, so it's about 44 feet wide, which is nice for communities that don't require a narrow home, so we get some additional width. And I believe the width was added mainly right through the middle of the house, and they stretch the sides out so some of the rooms feel a bit larger. So as we look at the front, you'll notice obviously there's two doors to the right here. That is the sales center. That's where the garage doors would be. Multiple elevation options for this. This one being particular, having the front porch here, and the door is going to be offset on the side, this one being on the left, and in certain circumstances you can mirror the house to where it would be flipped and the door would be on the right. So as we come in here, the front door. So coming in the front door, we have like an offset foyer area here. As opposed to being in the middle of the home and having some bedrooms off to one side and maybe a flex room to the other that we see in floor plans like the Wimbrel, we have the foyer space is going to be located on the left side. Directly off of the foyer is going to be a flex room. Now this can be used as a bedroom, or it can be used as an office, a dining space. It does not have a closet, but in Delaware we don't need a closet in order for a room to be considered a bedroom. So it can be used as a bedroom, or it can be used obviously however you decide you want to use it. Off of the foyer across the hall to the right, we have two doors. Those two doors are going to lead us to straight ahead being the garage, and then the next door is going to be our laundry room. Now remember, this is a model home, so it is going to be outfitted with things like additional trim and a lot of features. Across the hall from that hallway leading to the garage is going to be our powder room. Then coming out of the powder room, making a left, we're going to lead into the main living space. Now, this is kind of straight back, roughly where that additional square footage was added. That width of about 4 feet is roughly about in this area, front to back. So this portion got pushed out and that portion got pushed out. We have our dining space off to the left here. Great window array overlooking the dining space. Beautiful kitchen with this great island. This kitchen is being showed with a gourmet kitchen. The gourmet is going to be our second level up. We have our standard kitchen, then our gourmet, professional, and then chefs. So our gourmet kitchen is going to give us a 30-inch cooktop, the microwave above the cooktop, and then a single in-wall oven. This being a model, they did decide to upgrade to a double in-wall oven. The gourmet kitchen is going to include soft closed doors and drawers. And then all those Schell Brothers homes are going to come standard with granite countertops. There is obviously going to be multiple levels that you can upgrade to different colors that are more rare, and then obviously the options of doing quartz if that's the direction that you would want to go. After we go past the kitchen and the dining area, we have the great room. The great room in the Lilac is wonderful, but this additional 4 feet really makes this room more open, especially when you do the fireplace, because the fireplace insets or comes into the room. So if you had a Lilac and a fireplace, the room can maybe feel a little bit tighter, whereas this with the fireplace still feels nice and open. Beautiful window array off the back of the home overlooking the backyard. In this case, we have a courtyard with an outdoor cooking space and seating area. And then directly off of the great room, we go into the owner suite. Now there is this nice little separation between the door and the great room. So you don't just have the owner suite door just right smack here on the wall, which tends to, it just feels a little bit weird. It's nice to have a nice little buffer and then a turn to add privacy. Coming into the owner suite, we have the standard tray ceiling. There is added trim, crown molding and trim, but the shape of the ceiling is standard. This window array is standard. The door would not be standard. This room is being shown with it looks like a king size bed, so it is a good size room with lots of space. Continuing through into the owner's bathroom, we have closets on either side as well as a linen closet, so as to not take up space in the actual kitchen, or I'm sorry, in the actual bathroom. Continuing into the owner's bathroom, the door on the left is going to be our water closet, and then we come into where the main part of the bathroom happens. Windows here overlooking the side, dual sinks, obviously upgraded cabinetry, and then this beautiful full tile walk-in shower with a bench. So as opposed to a 3/4 tile, this is tiled all the way up, added niche, additional shower heads, honeycomb tile floor. So really decked out, frameless door, decked out shower here. So this is a really nice example of an upgraded bathroom. Leading back into the owner's bedroom, making a left into the main living space again, we are going to be greeted by 2 sets of stairs. The stairway on the right is obviously going to take us up, and the stairway on the left will take us down to a fully finished basement, and we'll check that basement out in a second. One unique thing about the Lilac is this landing. It's a large landing, so it's not just, you don't just come up and return and make a left. You actually have the option of doing a sitting bench here. Make the left to continue into the loft space. This with, again, more windows overlooking the great room, which we get all that natural light from the window array in the great room flooding into this space as well. Now, we have a number of bedrooms and options on this floor plan, but we'll start by coming in and making a left. 3 doors. The first door is going to take us into the guest bath. This is going to be a 3/4 tile with a bathtub shower combo, upgraded countertops, but a single sink. Next door is going to be a guest room. This guest room looks like it's being shown with a queen. And then we have, this is going to be located on the front of the house. This door leads us to an unfinished room. Now this is great for storage. I mean, we just have tons of space for storage in here. This is not conditioned space, so it will get cold in the winter and it'll get hot in the summer. But it is really, really nice to have this room for storage. I believe there is also an option, if you want to finish this bonus room off for additional space, if you really need the additional space. But heading back out into the loft, we have double doors here, which are going to be a large closet. The next door on the right is going to be another guest room. This obviously being shown with 2 twin beds and a nice sized closet. Heading back out on the hall and making an immediate right into the last bedroom, being another guest room located on the front of the home with great closet size in here as well. So that's the second story on the Southport. Great space. We've got 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, a full bathroom, and a nice sized loft and a huge unfinished storage space, which is great. That allows you, if you didn't do a basement, whether it be finished or unfinished, you still have lots of space for storage, you know, decorations or whatever it may be. If you don't do a basement, this door, which leads down to the basement now, would be a door that leads to underneath of this space. You'd be surprised how large this space is. It will come all the way back to this wall right here. There's a lot of storage that's available under there. Some people use it for auxiliary items for the kitchen, whether it be mixers or cases of soda, stuff like that. But this does have a basement. So we go down this really tall stairway down into the basement. And then we just have this awesome decked out space down here. Living space here, additional seating, egress window. All of Schell Brothers basements will come with one egress window. And then obviously you have the option of adding additional or stairwells to have stairs that go up. We've got a closet on the back side of the staircase for even more storage. This totally awesome wet bar down here for entertaining. They did the gym. Now, when you do a gym with Schell Brothers, it's not just, hey, this is an empty room, put equipment in it. It's actually outfitted to be a gym with the gym floor and things like that. So it is an actual gym option. The gym does not require egress because people would not be sleeping there. If that were being outfitted as a bedroom, you would need to have one form of egress, so a window or a well. Nice little powder room across the way. And we do have one more door here. This door leads to just mechanicals. Nothing too much, nothing too fancy. And then coming back into the main space of the basement and making a left, we have another door right here. And this leads us to unfinished basement space for storage. So this is great. Great amount of space here. Put up some shelving and racks. A lot of things, I know I talk about it, some things that are great that Schell Brothers does that's really unique is on-demand water heater, standard in all of their home. The ManaBlock, which is basically like an electrical box for your plumbing. So we have home runs from these turn-off on and off valves from here to each of your fixtures, hot and cold, going throughout the house. So we have home runs, less joints hidden behind the walls, flexible piping. You know, this is 2023 now. It's good to see that builders are using newer technology in our plumbing systems. And then these floor joist systems are super strong. You look at the way that these are engineered, as opposed to using one of those plywood I-beams that a lot of builders use. Cost-wise are probably cheaper. This is more expensive, but very, very strong. So when you are on the main level and you bounce, you don't feel that flex in the floor. It's a very, very strong system. So it's nice to learn. This is in the unfinished space, you get to see a little bit of what's behind the walls in the home that you'd be building. So that pretty much concludes our tour here at the Southport in Haley's Glen. Haley's Glen is a great community, so that's something to consider, and definitely the Southport is one to be considered also. Not all of Schell Brothers floor plans are available in every community, so if you really like this floor plan, reach out to me and I can tell you which communities they're offering this house in, and or we can look at other possibilities of floor plans and communities. If you have any questions at all about Schell Brothers or about Southport or really anything that has to do with coastal Delaware real estate, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Cory with the Cory Mayo Team at Ocean Atlantic Sotheby's, and I specialize in coastal Delaware real estate, new construction, and client relocation. You can feel to reach out to me at any point in time. Give me a call at 302-466-5511. You can also email me at Cory, C-O-R-Y, at coastallifede, as in Delaware.com. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that way you are notified the next time I upload a new video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you love this video, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a good one.